All right. This is a it's a another testimonies. Testimony. Sorry, singular. It's a testimony that I want to make because it's something that's been kind of played with me to a point of just disturbingness. So disturbing. So disturbing. And it's just the way they have made you feel uncomfortable with your own body is just incredible because they have the way to try to create a feeling and sensation that disturbs you and connect it with the pedophilia things they do to you. Uh, 2 seconds ago, something just happened. I know it's not going to make sense when I say initially, but understand. I'm in bed being tormented by the disturbing things they do to me and all the illogicalness and the disturbing pedophilia things and so there's a moment it stops and I try to get comfortable, so I bring my comforter, my sheet up a little bit, and I just try to adjust myself. As I do that, right, as I do that, I feel a little pressure in my private area, right? Because this I'm kind of adjusting myself. It's just like a very light pressure there. They have disturbed me so much that I'm scared to even get close to that, because what they do is every time they sensitize that part of the body and make me imagine some disturbing pedophilia things. Uh, Any contact there, unless like, it's just I have to, like, I'm so careful to even have any contact, because they have conditioned my brain and conditioned my body in this way where they try to, every time I feel like any contact on my private area, they make me think of these nasty things they do to me. They connect it with things. They somehow wire your brain in this fashion that disturbs you. And so I was doing this. I was adjusting myself, putting my, try to do, like, adjusting a little bit. Just okay. Let me just. I'm about to watch this thing. As I'm watching that, I get this disturbing contact, and then no, not disturbing. I get this thing that this contact on my private area, give me this disturbing thing. And under the video I was watching, there's like a story about this fighter who was taunting a kid or something. He was crying on this, and they try to stimulate me and connect it with this. It's just nasty. They do these disturbing things, where they do things to disturb you, to mess with you, and now they try to kind of make you lose yourself and lose your mind, basically. And in my head, I have it like, no, you're adjusting yourself because you want, like, some ridiculous things. They are truly trying to break you down and make you think in this disturbing pedophilia ways, but train yourself to train your body, not even like manipulate your body in these disturbing ways. I took the screenshot of what they were trying to create as stimulating, and I take the screenshot of that, and if I want to present the things they do. It was a kid who's a son of a fighter. His father got beat up, and he lost the fight, and the guy taunted him. The guy who beat his father, because they tried to do something to me, kind of taunted the son, right? And the kid just started crying, right? That's like a maybe 10, 11-year-old boy, right? Disgusting things that they're going to, and then they started giving me stimulation. When I look at the screenshot, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are disgusting. Like, intense stimulations. But this is nothing new. I've talked about it a lot. But what I want to talk about is now how they have made anything that's like, if I accidentally, let's say I'm adjusting myself and I do something and I accidentally touch my private part, like, or something, just it's your body. I mean, and like, when I mean, like, just like a little contact of, like, doing something, just it just it turns into something. They stimulate me and to make me think of kids. They've connected this and manipulate me to the nth degree. It's disgusting. So, target individual, they will make you feel so uncomfortable. Even taking showers become hard. Because when you shower yourself, you shower your body, your whole body. There's times when I don't feel comfortable showering myself to the fullest. Because then they make me think of disturbing things. They've rewired me in this disturbing way that I feel like scared to have And because they have this back and forth that is so nonsensical. So they will try to break you down, and then now they try to use the fact that people are watching. So if they're watching, they're gonna see you. It's like, listen, this is nonsense. It becomes so disgusting, and you have neighbors that just meant to make you lose yourself, to make you subscribe to this nonsensicalness. They're like childlike individuals. They are like childlike people with no shame. So when they do these things that sounds as ridiculous as it is, they're watching in real life, real time. Oh, they're going with the guys like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Oh my God, you see, it doesn't even make sense. But because they have no shame, they can do these things. No, a normal person will be like, oh no, I can't do that. That's just embarrassing. I'm not going to do this embarrassing thing. I can't. Oh, these people have no. Embarrassing. Oh, whatever. Oh my gosh, we got proof. This proof. You see, Robert is like on me, something like that. Try to change subject. So to all my target individual, they will do things that and those things will truly annoy you and disturb you, but they will really think that this is, I'm gonna give you another example that shows how like your whole ecosystem has become almost childlike. I remember I was at work. There's somebody who was speaking at work, right? He's a firefighter talking about the, what exits needs to be taken and whatnot. We all meet in this like conference room, right? And I can't see it, so I lean myself against like I lean back to like to see who it is. And I press myself against some like counter of some sort. Yes, I'm saying that. Immediately, they start doing something to me. Immediately, as I press myself to look at to lean and see who's talking, my private area is pressed against this wall. It was this wallish wall kind of thing. This starts like making me feel weird, but I was like, oh, whatever. I'm just trying to see who's talking. I see one of my coworkers turning around, and she's like, perps are supposed to make you accept these things as if it's normal. She looks, and she like, as if I'm like, what? Are you serious? She had no shame. She just looked, and I'm looking at them. It's like, these people have no shame. They absolutely have no shame. These are the people, like, they have no shame. It's obvious. It's BS. It's obvious. But that's how shamelessness they are. They're trash that try to make you accept these things. For example, this moment, these people honking, doing all things. You know what it was? I was adjusting my bed and before watch, and as I'm doing that, I guess something just hit my private area. Just I was like, whoop, and I accidentally hit myself in the private area. Right? It just slightly, just a boom, just accidentally as I'm adjusting. And then they try to kind of create this moment as something pedophilia-centric. And then because under that there's like a video, like I was watching a video of something else, and then under that there was the video about this kid being taunted. And they try to kind of connect things like that. And like, you see this proof. They have no shame. And they're like, no, but remember what you did in 8th grade. This kid, Jesus. They are trash, human trash. They are trashing you. They're like, you see, we proved it. And they whisper it. They want to sound menacing. They're trash. They have no self-respect. And they're using torture to try to get you to accept this. I heard this thing, this trash say, we defend, or something of that nature, because I don't know if she's trying to say that they're part of the DoD. Obviously, the Department of Defense is obviously the one funding these kind of programs. And they're like, oh, you see, because the defense is the Department of Defense, so the defense. Jesus. There are trash human beings that will do anything to anybody, and as the biggest coward with no self-respect, and they're trashing you. Low lies. Low lies. That do whatever needs to be done to manipulate you in this illogical ways. So stay strong and see this trash for what they are. Do you understand? These people were trying to get you to feel guilty for that. That's why they don't like to be seen. They definitely don't want to like to be filmed, that's for sure. trash. So stay strong and don't subscribe to it. They are trash. And then it's funny how they try to they repeat what I say. It's like, well, you are trash. Like, yeah, true, yes, you are trash. You're right. You are trash. You're low life pedophiles and you're nasty as fuck. Sorry, sorry for this language. And you're very disturbing. And you're cowards on top of above all, big time. So to all my target individuals, stay strong and never subscribe to these things.